Hey, Rex. I'm Jake.
I'm Rose. I'm Nikki.
This is Violet Evergarden, episode 8 of season 1. So, last time, Violet finally understood the pain that she has caused to other people throughout the war.
Yes, and then she got dealt the hard card.
Yes.
The truth.
Gilbert is MIA.
MIA. They still could not give a definitive answer because they could not find his body.
Although I still feel like the answer they're going to get in the end is that Gilbert is dead.
Yeah.
More than likely. Yeah. I just got, in case you guys hear it, there's like a thunderstorm that's going on outside,
Yeah,
so a lot of rain.
started coming down.
Consider it ambiance.
Yes.
But yeah, and we got a couple of comments that were talking about Violet's age. So some people were saying that when she was first seen, people thought that she was 10 years old based on how she looked, but she's really emaciated and she's also small for her age. No one will ever actually know how old she was. Someone's saying in the books, though, it's estimated that she was 16, where in the show they estimate that she's 14.
Oh.
So she's supposed to be a little bit older than portraying her, but the age thing is a little bit weird.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But also, someone was saying, did you notice that Prince Damien, the one from the royalty episode, is voiced by Nanami from JJK?
Oh, really?
I did not notice.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He has that
Soothing kind of voice.
I think
half soothing, half dead inside.
Yes,
kind
I
of.
was gonna say menacing.
Yeah.
It didn't sound as menacing as like I'm gonna rip your throat out. That he
If I
normally
don't
pulls.
clock out on time.
Yes. I think he softened it a little bit for
Yeah.
this character.
Which it should have been. He's supposed to be more laid back
Yes.
than
Then killer.
dead inside. Yes.
But yeah, let's get into this one. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please do like, subscribe, and see more. Remember, you can see 2 of these 2 weeks ahead with Patreon in the description. But either way, thank you very much for being here. We'll see you in that discussion.
Oh. Oh, flashback.
Flashback. Finally. Oh.
Oh, immediately it was like,
子供にそいつは武器だ戦う道具だこの子を引き取る受け取ってくれてよかった
he did it on purpose.
陸軍にはもう話はつけてある
I think he said it like that to make him make himself look worse, to say make him take her. There's some sort of mixed thing going on here. Like he's mad at her, but he also recognizes that she's a child and he just won't be the person who can treat her well.
Like also maybe to make Gilbert soften up to her immediately. Something like that.
Maybe. It just looked all contrived to me.
Yeah, that side look, I could see it being something.
Maybe the reason why Gil seems not Gil, the brother. Forget his
Died her.
Detailed.
I'm assuming that now the reason he's being so cold is because he wanted her to protect his brother, and his brother still died.
Oh, that's probably it.
That was good. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know what the rest of it is.
I wonder if that's her name, Violet Evergarden, in the background.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
体操は面会できないとしつこいと
Does not care about
No.
申し訳ございませんあの女がしつこく体操を出せとお前は去れ
He's like, you can't take her.
Unless you want to die, yes.
いや
Oh.
武器は武器だ
大佐少佐がミキさんだというのは事実でしょうか
知らなかったのか
嘘です少佐はご無事です
あいつにとってただの道具だった貴様が感情のないただの道具の貴様が悲しいはずはないだろう
どうして喋っちゃったのよ
いや今の彼女なら受け止められるはずだ
Yeah.
見極めが甘すぎるのよ相変わらず女心が分かってないしとにかくさっさとあの子を探しに行きなさいよ
Why is he playing it off like he planned it?
Yeah.
This guy, dude.
What is wrong with him? Where is she
She's
going
on a
now?
train. Is she going back to the battlefield of Intense?
The ruined castle.
Yep.
あら坊ちゃまとその子
Wow.
入れて服を着替えさせてやってくれ
奥様は今大殿のお屋敷に
知らせる必要はない
こっちにいらっしゃいさあ
Ah!
やめろ
Food.
この子が
Oh, look at all the scratches.
Aww.
風邪をひく。
She doesn't sleep on the bed, she sleeps on the floor.
待ちなさい。ダメよ。外に出ては。ずっと坊ちゃまを探していて。
She's scared. She's attached already.
あの少女は不安定すぎます。
放送部からのメール
Why?
Wow.
編集上でのやつの姿を
Oh, they already saw what she could do.
使えるだけ使って役に立たなくなれば戦場に捨ててくればいい。
Wow. Literally the worst kind
ま
of.
だ
くだらん。まったく君の偽善には付き合っておれん。
Hypocrisy.
敵は前線に大砲を送ってきた。そこでブーゲンビリア少佐。は君に中隊を率いて
Vilia.
砲の破壊に当たってもらいたい。
君はここにいるんだ。私が戻るまで動くんじゃない。
Oh. She's like a puppy.
Yeah.
2敗の兵です。
Oh. Wow.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's.
He gave the hand command and she went.
隊長、敵が近くまで。
Gotta go now.
Oh.
Wow, just walking all the way back.
Yeah. Well, she's been trained to operate on very little.
In heels.
Yeah.
Heels.
Oh, that's his house. Oh, she's still there.
Oh.
少佐はこちらにいらっしゃるのですよね。坊ちゃまは
He is buried. Okay. There's the proof.
Is it? Sometimes they
Just put a
put
memorial.
plots because
Yeah.
they can't find a body.
But it's fully lengthed, you know?
ギルベルト、ブーゲンビリア。
バイオレットだ。君は道具ではなく、その名が似合う人になるんだ。
バイオレッ
Aww.
言葉がわかるの？
What's her first words?
ト、少佐、
そうだ。君がバイオレットで、私が少佐だ。
少佐。だ。
Oh, he taught her to read.
今度は書くことも覚えよう。字の練習にもなるから、これから毎日報告書を出すんだ。
報告書を出します。
Oh.
あいつは確認できなかったが、ギルベルトはも
This is where she got the pendant.
Brooch thingy.
う感謝する。ここはガルダ陸軍に占拠されていたが、やっと解放された。バイオレット、君の功績だ。
Oh.
メフティッヒの感謝祭は感謝を捧げる人に贈り物をする。
Oh.
It's like Thanksgiving and Christmas crammed into one.
バイオレット、欲しいものはあるか？何でも欲しいものを言いなさい。
少佐が命令されるのです。
I will tell you a thing I want.
命令じゃない。感謝したいんだ。いつもよく戦って少し歩こうか。
What am I
What am I supposed
supposed
to
to want?
want?
適切なのでしょう。
Give me some examples, please.
そうだな。ドレスやアクセサリー。
ドレスやアクセサリー。
I wish for dresses and accessories.
Interrupting this to remind you guys that Patreon down below allows you to see these episodes uncut or weeks ahead. Check it out down below.
And this is where she sees the brooch.
どうした？
少佐の瞳と同じ色です。これを見た時のこういうのを何というのでしょう。
どうです？美しいブローチでしょ。ええ。
美しい
Why is she so much
知
louder?
りませんでした。
君の瞳と同じ色でなくてよかったのか？
これが一番美しいでした。
Ushkushi. It's the most
言葉がわからなか
beautiful
った
one.
ので出会った時から美しいです。
じゃあ
Oh.
ありがとうございます。
Aww.
ありがとうございます。
He's like, you're supposed to say
you're
the
welcome.
He can't.
He rightfully
Aw.
feels pretty guilty about it.
Yeah. That's the hypocrisy.
Is that Claudia?
Maybe where they met.
しぶりだね。ホッチンズ中佐。
Hodgins. I always forget that part.
中佐はよせ。そうはいかない。
Yes, I do.
階級は君の方が上だ。
That explains why she's a stickler for the rules.
Yeah.
君も変わらないな。中佐になって戦わずして勝つような戦線ばかりに投入されてきたし。
Wow.
戦費の大出資
They're protecting him.
軍部が配慮するの。
Because his family would be rich.
それよりお前元気にしてたか？
Oh no.
これはふざけたって楽にしていい。
Oh, he remembers seeing her.
前に訓練所で見た。まだ手元に置いていたのか。凄まじい戦功を挙げたのは他にさせることがあるだろう。
No.
いや、すまない。インテンス奪還作戦にもその方。この
Intense.
作戦が成功すればそれが最後の戦いだ。この戦争が終わったら軍を辞めて会社を起こそうかと思ってるんだわ。そしたらお前も雇ってやるよ。君の下で働くのは気が進まんな。
Don't like that. He's working under you.
バイオレットちゃんを雇う。
Okay.
Oh.
Hold you to that.
いいかもしれんな。
Oh.
Oh. Here comes the battle of intense.
私はもうご不要ですか？
何のことだ。
処分された結果、ホッチンズ中佐のもとへ移されるのでしょうか？
君は悪くない。もう数時間で決戦だ。
And then it never happened.
作戦を説明する。まさに自然の要塞だ。
Oh, that's what
正
made
面
him
からの
hard.
突破は難しいだろう。そこ
I'm
で
gonna parachute
飛
in.
行部隊が砲撃を仕掛け、大聖堂に突入。信号弾を上げ、味方に全軍突入の合図を送れば作戦は終了だ。砲撃開始。
That explains why the building came down.
Yeah.
Keep up, basically.
Wow, she could run and fire. She's so good.
Wow.
Wow. Oh boy.
Empty.
Empty.
Oh, trap.
Supposed to be headquarters. But it's like a crate.
He got shot.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a good action, though.
Yeah.
Alright, they're in.
They're basically winning, but he got shot.
Yeah.
That bunch.
Stealing himself.
Flare. Nice.
Wow.
That is an incredible flare. Dang.
That's like 2 miles.
That's what I was thinking.
少佐、
The back of his head is bleeding.
Oh my gosh.
You were standing
Okay,
in the
so
open.
he wasn't shot enough, I guess. Right in the eye.
It's crazy he's standing there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's the end of the episode?
Wow.
Oh.
Like, seriously, you just fired a flare that lit up the entire sky. You're
He just
standing
stood
right
there.
there.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb.
You didn't take the city yet.
Yeah.
Discussion.
Discussion! Oh my god.
Got Flashback City.
Flashback City.
Yeah. So we finally got the lore drop as well.
Yes.
So the army's just evil.
They're like, huh, there's an orphan girl, just, make her weapon.
Yeah.
I feel like he couldn't have stated that worse.
Yeah, really, he
Just
couldn't.
like, just exploit the little orphan until she's useless and dump her in a battle. Like, what the Who talks like that?
Yes.
No one talks like that. Even bad people don't talk like that.
No.
Yeah.
But he said it came from top brass, so maybe we'll see a bit more about that.
Yes.
Their decision making. The training ground, we still didn't see that scene.
I'm guessing it could also be connected to Dietard because he's a captain. I don't know the levels, so I was just guessing he's probably higher than his brother.
Seemed like
I think
it.
so.
Yeah.
Jeez. But yeah, in the beginning though, Cloud was pretending like this Why,
That
she was like,
everything
why
was
do
okay.
you tell her? Why do you tell her? I was like, it was the time for her to know. And it's like she came into him because someone else told her. He's acting like he's got this under control. This is his whole thing. He pretends like he's got it under control, and he shifts. It's not even shifting blame. He's just pretending that he did this on purpose.
Yes, this is all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's way too laid back. And you see, he's been like that.
Yeah.
Because he seems to be also from an aristocratic family, like our Gilbert guy. So he's like, and they were protecting him versus Gilbert family. They didn't really care. They were just like, you're good, you good friend.
Which is odd because his family seems to be rich as well.
Also rich, yeah, but
Marquise.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Marquis.
they,
They did specifically say, with Cloud, that his family was a financier. So they're like
Yes.
actively funding the army.
right. So if he died, they'd have like they'd less likely to want to do anything with him.
Indirect bribes, basically.
Yes. Protect my kid. But yeah. What's the good one?
Yeah, but then afterwards, Claudia says what we all were thinking is like, no, don't do that. Your timing sucks. You know, she's
Oh, you
like,
mean Catalia? Yes.
yeah, Catalia.
Yes.
And
You're idiots.
and apparently it's not the first time. She's like, you're always like this. Why are you like this?
I bet them.
Yes, 100%.
And she basically sends him off to go find her.
What about this? I mean, any time would have been weird. I mean, bad for Violet, I guess. But what about this is particularly bad timing?
I'm assuming it's because she's just getting into the sensitive emotions, and she has, even though she's just being able to understand it, which is what I think Claudia saw, that she's able to understand these things. Catalia is seeing that she's too sensitive to cope with it.
Yeah, she's unable to cope with the emotions yet.
She hasn't learned the coping
Okay.
part.
Okay, I was trying to connect just like the events of the things that are happening, but I guess, they do talk off screen and stuff like that, so she wouldn't realize.
Yeah, and then we have the flashbacks start, and then we see what's his name? I forget his name.
Dieter?
Dieter. Yeah,
Dieter.
sure. Dieter. And he's like, to take this. Here you go.
Yeah.
It's yours now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, the brother is the good brother. Apparently, he somehow made it out with a good heart when his family seems to not be so like that.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Even to the point where the older brother seems happy that their father died.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that last
So,
time.
even as bad as Diethard is, he's not
He's
as
probably
bad
not
as
as
his father.
bad as his father. You're correct.
So how
my
did we
gosh.
get a Gilbert out of that? But,
That actually kind of feeds into also why he's not being protected in the army. His dad doesn't care.
That's what I was gonna bring that up. I was like, it could be the fact that their family is very much like are infamous. Like I remember Catalia when she brought it up to
that
Claudia.
Marquis
You mean that Marquis family?
and he was like, no.
Gilbert's different.
Gilbert's really good.
Yeah, so they probably like kill them off as fast as possible. I mean, use them because they're probably doing the same thing with them, using them as a tool because
Yeah.
they're good, but also don't really like them.
Yes.
Bastards.
Yeah, which is probably, I'm assuming the Evergardens are his mother's side of
Probably.
the family, which is why he sent Violet
To them.
Yeah.
which would makes more sense. Yeah,
And maybe the mother was nice.
probably
The-
why Gilbert turned out okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The father was evil and just grabbed a woman that he liked, and she just happens to be nice and was able to raise one nicer than the other. It's like I won with one of them.
That's you only do it once. They brought up this thing where the guy at the desk was talking to the major, and he said, "You're a hypocrite." I mean, I don't want to hear anything about this hypocrisy. By that point, he has not yet used Violet.
No.
So it's something to do with the family.
Probably.
Yes.
Probably the family reputation. So maybe the family, I don't know, they traded kids or something.
I'm wondering if it's
Slave trade or something like that.
or just exploitation of orphan children.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's why the line was so comically evil, is like he's hinting at something the family does or did. They exploited orphans.
And maybe he's aware, but he didn't want to be involved in it. Maybe wherever they got her is where it was like they're
Their family was doing that.
doing that
in the
stuff.
north.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe they're just connected to people who were doing it, and this particular child was too difficult to handle, so they gave it to Detard.
Maybe it was like what you're saying, where maybe because we know the father died, so Detard was like has to take care of his father's businesses. He seems to be the oldest, so he has to take care of the family stuff. He goes to the north and he finds like the child training, child soldier camp. She's like the only one who survives it, and she kills everybody on the boat. So he's mad at her. He's like, you know what? I can't fix this. Nobody can fix this.
Yes.
You take it.
Yes.
At least let it be a shield for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that, and that would kind of Detard. I mean, he does seem to be a bastard for the way he talks, but there's little slivers of this is his way of caring, giving the child soldier to him so he stays alive, something like that.
Yeah.
Because he also definitely showed emotions when he had to tell Violet what happened to the major.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
him.
at. Yeah. It's like you didn't know?
Why are you sad?
And then he's angry at her because she failed in her purpose.
Yeah. And then Violet walks all the way back to the original mansion. I'm assuming, I don't even know where that is, but it seems to be Gilbert's house.
Yeah, I think it's Gilbert's house.
Yeah.
Gilbert's mansion. And that woman is probably the only one.
The housekeeper.
The housekeeper.
The lone housekeeper. That's a big house to keep on your own.
Yes. And even after he's passed, she's still there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That
Rich
is
people.
it's just rich people.
The mom. The mom was there because remember when he came back with her, the woman was like, what am I going to tell Madame or whatever.
Okay.
So I think it's the family house. I think that's where it is. And Detard just doesn't live there.
Yeah, that's like the winter home or something.
Yeah.
But we saw several instances of Gilbert feeling guilty. Even he didn't even feel like he had the right to thank her for her service because she should not be in the service in the first place.
Yeah.
And if it is connected to the whole family being evil or whatever, maybe there's added guilt there. If you take care of this one kid, but he knows what other stuff that's happening, and he can't really feel reprieve or relief from this.
Yeah. And when she showed that basically she had love for him, she just didn't know how to explain it, or she didn't understand what it was, he was even more guilty. And when she was like, thank you, say your part, you taught me this is correct,
say you're welcome.
Say you're welcome.
Yes.
He couldn't even say you're welcome.
I managed not to let the tears fall in this episode. They were still in there.
Broken.
They were still in there, but they kept contained.
Dang. I thought we could go the entire show.
Yeah, just cry every
I was wondering
episode.
whether it was gonna happen, but yeah.
Weirdly, easier episode, and it's a war episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we already know everything that happened.
Yeah, we were expecting something like this.
Yeah.
It's just good to know. I would still like to know even further back. That would be cool.
It was interesting how it was all basically scenes we'd seen before, just strung together to
In the
make
right
sense.
order.
Yes. It's just the one extra scene of when he took her home and to take care of her that we didn't see before.
Yeah. Oh, we also saw where Claudia sees her for the second time. He first saw the training ground. At that point, he's pretty you still have her, kind of not really, doesn't really care about her. He doesn't even seem to care.
Still also thinks that she's a
tool. But he was not, he was more neutral about it. Neutral evil, neutral towards bad. But he didn't really, he was more open to the idea of her becoming normal afterwards. He was like, hey, I might even hire her.
Yeah.
So he is just, I think that just tracks with his laid back mentality.
And detached from reality, really.
Detached, yeah.
This entire war, he's not really experiencing this war.
No, that's true. Even in the last Battle of Intense, he was with the artillery, the farthest back.
Yeah.
The farthest you could be. He has a trek to go to there.
And he's getting all the credit for this.
Yes, basically, he's a lieutenant leading.
Yeah.
But the Major is a tank.
Yes.
He gets shot 4 times and then gets shot in the eye.
Yes.
And he's just walking just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't dead. He wasn't dying yet.
No.
Until the last shot, where he was just a little too relaxed.
His eye.
Right into the head, probably into the brain.
Well, we know he talks to her.
Yeah, so I
it's
guess not brain.
His eye is also a tank.
His eye is also a tank. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'm curious what is going to help Violet past this moment because we're only, I mean,
Got 4 episodes left.
yeah, well,
I am now, because we've seen the grave at
Yep.
this point. Now I'm like, okay, storyline shift, because they brought it sooner than expected, means something else can happen. So it is possible that the Major is still alive.
Oh, you're
out there
still
somewhere.
thinking that?
Yes.
It is possible, but I can also see it being now we begin the journey of acceptance.
Yeah.
Or even start the whole actual grief process.
Yeah.
But now she can understand the emotions. What are the 5 steps again?
5 steps of grief.
Yeah.
Grief. I never remember.
I think
them.
first is anger, right?
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Okay.
Okay, so it was denial, her going to the grave, like asking
Yes.
everybody. Everyone keeps saying it.
Yeah. So she's gonna get angry and kill somebody.
Hopefully gets angry at Claude, or Hodgins as it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he shows up.
There's no one else to point it at.
Yeah.
What do you think the bargaining is gonna be?
Maybe he's still alive. She goes back to that or something. I don't know.
That's denial.
We look back to that. I don't know.
No, but yeah. Now we have to figure out what happens from here, and also Hodgins needs to come get her. Come get your daughter, because you adopted her. It's your responsibility.
And you're
now.
doing a terrible job.
You are.
Casalia needs to adopt her.
Yes.
Or even this poor madame who's been trying to adopt her.
Yes. Lady Evergarden. Oh, she's been trying.
Yeah, she can even tell her stories about them. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys very much for being here, guys. If you like the time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember with Patreon down below, you can see the next 2 of these episodes 2 weeks ahead, as well as seeing things like uncut, watch the whole thing with us with the timer on screen, or even see movies a month ahead. Right now, the movie on Patreon is Akira. Check that out, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the city. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Ben Arca, Mevistro, NC Hawks fan, Sal Inger, Yui Tanaka, Fufu, Jake Thompson, Jr., Alharion, Shockblaster, Emma Torbe, Jamal Wilson, Deli, Tyrone, Rafi, Moonstella, Ruben Filimau, Lizer, James, Eric Barnett, Emliga, Ollie Perkskellen, CVBN, Psycho 6, Alexander D, Stones Dilemma, Scalion, Frederick, Nishikaze, Das Foodie, Nanchi, JD310, and Andres Medina.